Hello there, welcome to episode 28 of Awake Africa show. As you may know, this show is dedicated to sharing transformative ideas, principles and practices capable of catalyzing both personal and collective transformation of the continent of Africa. In this episode 28 of my presentations on the subject of dysfunctional Africa, the solution, a case study of the Nigerian state, I will talk about cultural imperialism as it affects Nigeria's quest for social development. What is culture? Culture is the social behaviors and norms in a given society. It involves knowledge, beliefs, arts, laws, customs, and habits of the people. Culture moderates behavior, dress, language, and how individuals should conduct themselves in a given situation. Culture defines the identity of a people. What then is cultural imperialism? Cultural imperialism is a term used to describe an exercise of domination in cultural relationships. It is a situation in which the values and practices of a foreign culture are imposed on one or more indigenous cultures. In his own words, Paulo Freire, a Brazilian social activist, describes cultural imperialism as an act of violence against the persons of the invaded cultures, who lose their originality. In this context, the invaders penetrate the culture of another group in disrespect of their potentialities. The invaders impose their own view of the world upon those they invade and inhibit their creativity, the creativity of the invaded, by way of curbing their expression. In cultural invasion, the invaders mold and those they invade are molded. The invaders choose and those they invade follow that choice. Cultural conquest leads to cultural crises among the invaded culture. The goal of cultural invasion, without doubt, is economic domination of the invaded. End of quote. From the time the indigenous people of Nigeria had their first contact with the Europeans and the Arabs, the indigenous people of Nigeria has continued to experience a culture shock which has foisted a crisis of identity and development on the Nigerian state. In episode 29 of my video presentations, I will delve into the big question of, do Nigeria possess a strong cultural identity to drive her social development aspirations? Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel on the right side of the channel. This will enable you to get a first-hand notification whenever I drop fresh video contents, and for you to also access other interesting video contents in my channel. You can also share and encourage your friends to view any of the video contents that inspired you. Equally, you can interact with me on my various social media handles as displayed on the screen. Together we can make a difference in Africa. Thank you for your listening attention. Do join me for my next broadcast.